Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining the public forum of hydrogen fuel cells and batteries at Hannover Messe 2014. Today's topic is Alkaline 2.0. I'll be speaking with Chief Operations Officer for McPhy Energy. Please welcome Michael Wenske to the stage. Thank you for joining. So I think for some of the members, most of the people here know McPhy Energy, especially if they're based in Europe. But for those who are not aware, could you please just describe the basic technology that you've been involved with previously, leading to this point today?
Okay, I have brought something with me. As you know, McPhy is a company is coming as a pure storage specialist. And so far, McPhy has developed an innovative hydrogen storage. I've brought with me an example. So this piece can store, for example, 500 liters of hydrogen. So you just would say that's not too much, but 1.5 kilowatt hour. So if you add it to a big storage, then we can sell, for example, up to 100 kilogram storage units.
So something unique and different about this particular storage application is that it's solid. So perhaps you can discuss a brief benefit to the solid storage state and how the customer would actually utilize the hydrogen from it as a solid state.
Okay, first we can say the solid hydrogen storage is a very safe storage component so far, and it is very, very compact. So far you will find in the future many areas where you have store hydrogen on a very small place. And we will find in the future countries, they stick very hard to safety and compactness. And we think that this kind of storage will combine the heat treatment, means use of thermal heat, what you get by storage, store the hydrogen into this hydrogen material, and we store the heat as well. So far we can get it out. We can use this heat to get out the hydrogen after a while as well. So far we can combine this technology with the alkaline technology as well. So far we can use both advantages.
Okay, so on the other side of the business, in terms of the alkaline electrolyzers, I know that last year before Hannover Messe, you had the acquisition with the Italian fuel electrolyzer company. Has there been any new recent developments or news that you would like to share with the group since then?
Okay, as you know, McPhy has announced many news in the meantime. So far, we are very proud to announce that McPhy has acquired in October last year, in addition, the Enertrac High-Tech GmbH, the team of this company. And so far, we are able to produce large electrolyzers in addition to the PL technology. It's rather a smaller technology, or smaller electrolyzer technology. And we are very proud that we went successfully this year to IPO. And the interest of investors was very big, so we almost oversubscribed 10 times for this IPO. I would say we have many investors that trust in our technology.
And this is something that's kind of major for the industry as a whole, not necessarily just McPhy, that the investment side is interested now in the hydrogen storage. I have a question for you regarding back to the electrolyzers. So we've discussed that you've been involved in the electrolyzer side, and now you have this concept of Alkaline Electrolyzer 2.0. Can you describe this concept and what this means for the industry and electrolyzers as a whole in terms of the technology?
Okay, I think this is more or less a bigger story so far. let's say the alkaline technology is a well-proven old technology. It's working since almost 100 years, successful on the market in industrial markets, and will meet almost all industrial requirements. But just in this time, we are more or less faced with new requirements, new market demands in terms of electrolyzers. For example, we are faced with energy market, with mobile energy market, and last but not least, we are faced with the demand of new industrial markets, what will be linked into the energy markets.
And what sort of demands and requirements were those that you were listening from the sector and that led you to the development of this concept? Like, what was the feedback that you received from the industry?
Okay, I would say in terms, we have bigger demands, or let's say a higher level of demands in terms of price, means cost of investment cost of electrolyzers. We will face with the demands of pressure electrolyzers more and more. So as higher the pressure, as better. So we could find a better solution on a higher level on pressure electrolyzers. We are faced with the demand of the circumstance that the electrolyzers should fit to the grid demands on energy markets with grid operators. So far, we have power electronics inside, and that's why we have to fulfill the requirements of these grid operators in order to be ready for the future, for the energy market, as more electrolyzers will installed in energy systems.
Okay, so on that note, being here today, there's a lot of other electrolyzers out on the market. Specifically, there's been a lot of talk about PEM electrolyzers. How do you differentiate and separate the alkaline ones from the PEM, and what are the advantages in your mind, and how can it meet the demands of the industry?
Okay, that's. I would say the PEM technology is a very interesting technology, but it's a young technology. The alkaline technology is a proven, well-proven technology for a long time. And okay, the PEM technology claims to be very dynamic in terms of energy markets, to be ready to operate in energy markets and energy environments. But we can show very clear that we are, with the Alkaline 2.0, that we have the same dynamics, or almost the same dynamics as the PEM electrolyzers. Alkaline 2.0 means as well that we can raise an alkaline electrolyzer as well, maybe not the double, but almost 1.5 times from the nominal load. So far, we can say that we are ready for this market as well, to have a higher capacity in a sudden moment. And last but not least, finally, it will be decided which technology fits better to any, let's say, application in terms of cost of investment. Finally, we define the system integration by the investment cost.
Okay, on that note, does anyone in the audience have any questions for Michael regarding the Alkaline 2.0 technology and their progress? Okay, I have another question for you. So we discussed this Alkaline 2.0. We've discussed the involvement in the energy sector and on the industrial side. Where do you see the future of this technology, and where do you see McPhy in kind of bridging the gaps between the industry and rising to some of the challenges that everyone is kind of facing today?
Okay, I would say we will face for the future markets that we will be more and more linked to a system solution. What will be needed? in the future we don't need anymore the electrolyzer itself. We need a turnkey solution. It can be a PEM or it can be an Alkaline 2.0 electrolyzer. So far, we will have in the future customers, they need a turnkey solution in terms of all of the interfaces inside and the interfaces for the output of the electrolyzer and the complete system itself. So far, I believe this will be the challenge. We believe that we are on a good way, caused by the experience what we did in the past. We already installed completed systems. For example, our team has installed the Prenzlau hybrid power plant, and this was a big challenge to install such a well-working system to get heat, to get hydrogen, to get oxygen, to feed hydrogen into a pipeline, to store hydrogen on demand. I think based on this experience, we are on a good way with our team.
Perfect. Anyone else have any questions? Again, I'm going to open the floor to the audience for questions for Michael. If there aren't, I will probably sum this up because we are getting to the end of our time here. So if you do think of anything that you want to discuss and you are interested in learning more about McPhy, I please urge you to go to booth E55 to discuss more with Michael Wenske. Thank you very much for joining me today.